Underplay it, it'll be fine.
Good morning. Welcome to the 2015 commencement ceremony for WGU Washington. Thank you so much for joining us today as we celebrate this very special occasion. The processional is about to begin, so please take a second to put your cell phones on silent or vibrate, but keep them nearby. We'll have some opportunities for you at the end of this ceremony to use social media and send some pictures to your friends and family. We'll use the hashtag WGUWA15. Also, if you have young children who need a break from the ceremony, feel free to take them out into the lobby area at any time. Please help us keep the aisles free and open during the ceremony, and please, would everybody please stand now for the processional, followed by the singing of our national anthem, and remain standing for the entire time. Thank you.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets spread glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please, everybody, take your seats. And join me in giving special thanks to Valerie Lopez for singing the Star-Spangled Banner. Let's also thank the Bellevue Community Band, who's provided today's ceremonial music. Thank you. And here we are today, honored graduates, guests, faculty members, families, and friends. I'm Chancellor Jean Floten, and on behalf of the entire university community, it is my distinct privilege to convene the 2015 WGU Washington Commencement Ceremony. You deserve that. That's wonderful. Well, graduates, I know it's no news to you that you have read, studied, researched, written tomes, been tested, seen that camera proctor you over many long, hard months. You probably passed up a social life, weekend excursions, family events, and perhaps even forwent using your Stairmaster. Shopping, except for the critical few things that you needed, is probably only a distant memory, while your computer and your mentors became your best friends as you wailed away, focused and determined to complete your degree. And today, graduates, is your day. Today is the day that you have worked so hard to attain. You today, along with all of us who are here to bear witness, are celebrating the sweet success of your victory. You have run this grueling marathon, and you are getting the credential today that you so richly deserve. You did it. Many talk about it, but you did it. Congratulations. This is always our crowning glory, to look out and see all of you, and there are many people that are here to help you celebrate today. I'd like to introduce the people who are on the stage with me today. who are from WGU and are members of the WGU Washington Advisory Board. It's my pleasure, first of all, to introduce Melissa Flores. And would those of you on the stage please stand when I say your name and stay standing. And if all of you will hold your applause until they're all up, and then we will applaud, and they can sit down. So Melissa Flores, who is Vice President of State Partnerships from WGU, who will assist with your degree conferral today. Followed by General Tim Lowenberg, Vice President of Gordon Thomas Honeywell Government Affairs, and he's the former Adjutant General for Washington and a WGU Washington board member. He's going to make a special presentation today to our military grads. Dr. Sam Smith, President Emeritus of Washington State University, is here today. He's also a founding board member for Western Governors University and on the WGU Washington Advisory Board. Al Davis, who is Principal of Revitalization Partners, is also a member of the WGU Washington Advisory Board. It's my pleasure to introduce Teresa Slater, who is a student speaker representing the master's candidates today. Sitting next to her is Jeremy Williams, student speaker in our bachelor's program. And last on this side is Anthony Buchanan. He's a student mentor with the Business College, and he will assist with the master's hooding. And on your right, graduates, it's my pleasure to introduce Scott Armstrong, who is the CEO of Group Health Cooperative and your 2015 keynote commencement speaker. He's followed by Phyllis Campbell, who is the chairman of Pacific Northwest J.P. Morgan Chase and a WGU Washington board member. Followed by Peter Adler, president of Molina Healthcare of Washington, also on the WGU Washington board. Steve Mullen is president of the Washington Roundtable and also a WGU Washington board member. Dana Ralph is student speaker representing the bachelor's class, followed by Mitsu Phillips, who's the associate provost of mentoring, who will assist with the master's hooding. Please join me in welcoming these folks. Thank you. From the audience, I'd like to introduce Joan Mitchell, who is Vice President of PR, and Joe St. John, who's Senior Manager, General Education, who will be our graduate readers today. And many other employees are here to celebrate your victory. And if you, our students and alum, are the heart of our institution, then the faculty and staff are its lifeblood. With you today are many of the WGU Washington faculty members, and would each of you please stand and let's give these people, completely dedicated to your success, the appreciation that they have earned. So faculty mentors, please stand. Thank you. If there are other WGU employees in the audience, would you please stand? Thank you for being here. Well, today commemorates the splendid accomplishments of your class, the WGU Washington class of 2015. You know, ceremonies play a very important role in our lives. They separate out the singular moments from the daily flow. And today's commencement is an emphatic punctuation that you, our graduates, have set and accomplished a significant goal and are moving into a new stage of your life. You know, this is my 40th commencement, and yet I never grow tired of looking out and taking in everything that commencements symbolize. Don't you love these caps and gowns that we wear? They're right out of the Middle Ages. And if you are a Harry Potter's fan, you might remember that they wore them at Hogwarts. But they are important symbols that you are making a transition into the community of the learned. Much will be expected of you, since you join only 31% of the adults in the United States that have a bachelor's degree. And if you're receiving your master's degree, you join only 8% of American adults with master's degree. So you're in great company, and as I said, much is expected of you. The second thing that I love about commencements, and it's real, I can feel the radiant glow of your family and friends and loved ones that are here to celebrate your special day. I must say you're a very well-loved group of students because you brought an average of 7.4 family members with you today to cheer you on. And I want you to give these people a huge round of applause because you couldn't have done it without their support. And as I continue to take in this wonderful event, I know that we will be moved by the comments of our speakers today, who will inspire us with their stories, and I thank them very much for the time that they are dedicating to honor you. And of course, at the center of my gaze is you, our triumphant graduates. And this event marks the accomplishment of 1,700 people who are earning credentials from WGU Washington this year. And about 450 of you are here today. You come from Aberdeen, you come from Zillah, and everywhere in between. 58% of you are graduating with bachelor's degree, 42% with master's, 60% of you are women, 36% come from the business college, 27% from education, 28% from healthcare occupations, and 9% from information technology. That's pretty great, huh? Your average age is 39, the youngest is just 19, and the oldest is 76. Mike Brown, I'm certainly glad you're here. I'm glad to have somebody in the audience that's older than I am. Anyhow, Mike is a proud 76 years old, and he is the 6th oldest graduate in the history of Western Governors University. And we are so proud of you. He's a great ambassador for our university. Stand up, Mike. Thank you. Another astonishing thing about you all is that 14 of you are graduating with family members today. What other university can say that husband and wife and aunt and niece and cousins are graduating together? If you're here with a family member, would you stand up? We will be so delighted to watch you cross the stage together because we know that you've undertaken this whole journey together. Well, suffice it to say that we are very, very proud of you graduates. And I'd like for everybody to join me in a huge round of applause for our grads today. I'm also thrilled to introduce our speaker today. Scott Armstrong is your 2015 commencement speaker. He's the president and CEO of Group Health Cooperative, recognized nationally for delivering some of the country's highest quality patient care. Group Health serves more than 600,000 members in Washington with an annual operating revenue of more than $3.8 billion. Under Mr. Armstrong's leadership for the past decade, Group Health Cooperative has pushed the boundaries of what's possible for healthcare in order to make it better, more affordable, more reliable, and safer. It certainly has led the industry in a number of innovations, including being an early adopter of electronic medical records and proving the value of shared decision-making. Holding a bachelor's from Hamilton College in New York and a master's in business from the University of Wisconsin-Madison, and with 30 years' experience in the industry, Mr. Armstrong is a highly regarded and respected leader, named among the top 40 of the 100 most powerful people in healthcare by Modern Healthcare magazine. He is also a member of several prestigious boards and commissions and very active in the community. And if that isn't enough for you to take in right now, Scott is currently training for 2 summer triathlons, and Group Health Cooperative is a named sponsor of the very popular Seattle to Portland Classic, a bike-a-thon he leads and rides in every year, which interestingly sold out in early March for the event that is in July. So Scott has achieved the highest level of profession in healthcare. He has a work-life balance that I think would be the envy of many of us, and he's truly someone that I think is awesome to emulate. We're so honored to have Scott here to join us, so please give him a warm WGU Washington welcome.
Thank you, Jean, for those very generous comments. You'd failed to mention, however, that I am a big Harry Potter fan and I love this cap. Graduates, faculty, mentors, friends, family, good morning. It is such an honor for me to join this incredible group this morning. The Western Governors University graduation ceremony is remarkable for many, many different reasons. But I have to say that from my vantage point here at this podium, I get to look directly at 500 of those most remarkable reasons. Congratulations to this graduating class. Today you're here because you were motivated to ask more of yourself. Something motivated you to dare to dream, to dare to demand more for yourself, for your family, for the communities that you live in. Today, as a result of that commitment, you are older. Some of you are very old, actually. You are wiser. And many of you have worked very hard for this degree while you continue to work full-time in other jobs. And because of those sacrifices, you can now embark on the next chapter in your life, appreciating this commitment, the hard work, the gratification, and every once in a while, the pure joy I hope you feel that comes from knowing that today you are one step closer to a very successful future. As I've come to know the university better and learn more about the people here in front of me, your spirit, your commitment, I must say that I'm very impressed, as Jean had mentioned, that many of you are graduating today as part of groups. You haven't come here necessarily on your own. For example, I'd like to acknowledge Danielle Paget. She must have friends here. Danielle will receive her master's degree in nursing today, and she will walk alongside her son Joshua, who is also receiving a degree as master's in mathematical education. But that's not all. Danielle's other son, Jordan, is also enrolled in WGU, and Danielle's sister, Christina, has 2 degrees already from WGU. Now, I really hope this family is getting some kind of high-volume family discount. This is a smart group. Another graduate, Candace Hart. Candace works at Legacy Health Systems and will receive her Master's of Science in Nursing. She's not just a student, she's a full-time worker, she's a mom for 2 kids, and apparently she is very persuasive. She convinced 2 of her colleagues at Legacy to enroll in WGU with her. Melissa Paul and Jill Bradley are also graduating today with her. They have friends, I can tell. You know this is a remarkable place when the best recruiters are the students themselves, and they are recruiting their loved ones, their families, and their friends. Congratulations to all of you. Now, of course, none of you got here on your own. So I want to invite you all just to take a moment to reflect on those people in your lives who inspired you to make a difference, to take control and make a change that gives you options for your own life. The mentors who stood beside you, the family members who helped you along the way, every step along this path. And I'm sure there were moments when you did not believe that you would make it this far, but you did. And together you all have achieved something quite extraordinary. And that's why it is such an honor for me to be here with you today, because this is the graduating class who will shape the future of our state. People who have demonstrated your own personal brand of strength, of determination, and a commitment to very, very hard work. Speaking of hard work, actually, you know, when I'm not giving commencement speeches, which I really don't do that often, I run a company, as you just heard, that employs nearly 8,000 people, providing some great services to people across our state. So I bring to this morning this perspective as a leader of a regional, large employer. And with that perspective, I've come to believe that there are certain characteristics or skills that large employers who are determined to change the world will be looking for from their employees in the years ahead, and I'd like to comment on those. Now, I'm not talking about the specialized skills that we train people for or management skills. I'm talking about life skills, the qualities that people will have who own responsibility for our future, regardless of your job or your title or your salary. And the first characteristic I'd like to mention that you've demonstrated by virtue of the fact that you are here already today is courage. Employers will want to know, are you willing to take risks? Are you willing to experiment? Are you willing to follow your gut? Are you willing to go forward despite your fear? Today, the best people have the courage to go after the very toughest challenges, and they pursue the roles that have the responsibility to confront the hardest problems. They will try new things, and they will solve old problems in brand new ways. These are the people who I want to work with in the years ahead. These are the same people who learn more from their mistakes, especially their big mistakes, than they do from their successes. And by the way, I have learned a lot from mine. But it takes courage. It takes courage and determination to embrace your mistakes and to move forward. And that's the second skill or characteristic that I believe employers will be looking for in the future: determination. I'd like to tell you about an employee of mine whose courage and determination I truly admire. Her name is Christina Lombardi. She happens to be sitting right over here. Could you please give her a round of applause? My goal is not to embarrass her this morning, but to tell her story because it's really quite profound. She's worked at Group Health for almost 20 years, and she planned to go back to school many times. But work, marriage, 3 kids, as she puts it, life always seemed to get in the way. Then Christina was offered a new job at Group Health, a promotion, but a job that required that she have her master's in business administration. So she looked for different ways that she might make this happen, and of all the options, her best choice was WGU. When she heard that I was speaking today, she wrote me this email, and this email starts by saying, "I have to tell you, WGU is not easy. It's not for those who lack motivation. It is challenging, it requires focus, it requires self-discipline." I'm sure you all can relate to that. She went on to tell me that in her task submissions, she has created, in pursuit of this degree, 466 pages of documents, 106 PowerPoint slides. This has involved more than 150,000 words that she's put together. In fact, that's more than 1 million characters after you take out all of the spaces. That is a lot of work. That is determination. Work marriage, 3 kids, 466 written pages, and a graduate school degree. I am incredibly proud to be a colleague of Christina's and that she is walking with you today. Christina. Finally, employers are looking for people who share their values, people who care deeply about the things that will make a company successful. This, of course, means that you need to know what you care about. You need to become very intentional about how you will live your values every single day. Many people will have the right degree, they will have the right job experience. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the kind of conviction that makes the work that you are doing worth bringing your very best day in and day out. Now, I will disclose that I have been in group health for nearly 30 years. And I've stayed that long primarily because I care deeply about the mission of this organization, to enrich people's lives through better health. And I cannot believe how lucky I have been to be paid for doing a job that so exactly represents the reason that I feel like I was put on this earth. It's incredibly gratifying. And I sincerely hope that all of you can experience something as gratifying as that, where your values and what your organization relies on you to bring day in and day out are so incredibly well aligned. But of course, it requires that you are clear about what you care that deeply about. Lucky for you, there are so many problems today that need solutions. There are so many unmet needs. You have so many choices in front of you. And knowing what I do about this graduating class, I'm quite confident that you will make some great choices. At a college graduation way back in 1913, President Woodrow Wilson made this point better than I could now, more than 100 years later. He said, "You are not here merely to make a living. You are here in order to enable the world to live more amply, with greater vision, with a finer spirit of hope and achievement. You are here to enrich the world, and you impoverish yourself if you forget the errand." Well, that is a wise and a lofty challenge, and I'm here to affirm I'm so confident that you all are up to that challenge. But frankly, that can wait for tomorrow. Today, it is time to celebrate. Remember all the things that brought you to this program and that have led to your success. These are the very same things that will lead, I'm sure, to your success in the years ahead. Enjoy this moment. To each of our graduates this year, congratulations. Thank you very much.
It's hard being such a shrimp, excuse me. Graduates, on your behalf, I am presenting this to Scott Armstrong to thank him for his words of send-off to you today. Thank you very much, Scott. Really, really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
What wonderful words about courage, determination, persistence, and passion because you're living your values. I think those were wonderful sentiments that truly keeping those as your compass will make you very successful. So that was wonderful to hear. I would now like to introduce your student speakers to you. And we have 3 wonderful speakers to represent the class of 2015. May I introduce, first of all, Teresa Slater from Everett, who is earning a Master's of Art in Teaching. She will be followed by Dana Rauff from Kent, who's getting a Bachelor of Science in Business Management, followed by Jeremy Williams from Redmond, who's earning a Bachelor of Science in Business Management. They'll come up in this order. So first of all, Teresa.
Good morning. I'm so glad to see all of you here today. I am honored to be here as a member of the class of 2015. Nelson Mandela said, "It is only impossible until it's done." Well, class of 2015, we have achieved the impossible. The last paper or project is not only completed, it's graded in task stream. The last test has been taken. Let's hear it, class of 2015. We did it. Woohoo! Growing up, I was blessed to have parents who encouraged me to follow my dreams, big or small. They instilled the work ethic to make sure those dreams came true. One of my dreams was to be a teacher, and I've been in education for over 2 decades. After learning about WGU, I found the path to my master's degree in math education and my teaching certificate so I could be a high school math teacher. At the beginning of my program, I was asked to write a vision statement. This statement gave me a chance to not only visualize how my degree will impact my life, but also a chance to establish how I was defining my life as a teacher. In November of 2013, this was my vision. I will feel honored to have found my place as a positive influence and high school math teacher on my students' path of learning. I will never forget that I have the power to influence their journey. It is my hope that as my students glimpse back on their years in school and at their teachers, I will be remembered with a smile and a feeling of gratitude because I touched their lives. Little did I know when I started my degree program at WGU how important those words and those visions are to me. Through the hard work of my degree program, I knew I had made the best decision of my life, and that was affirmed on my first day of student teaching. I was at home in the classroom. I went into my student teaching experience hoping the students would like me, but more importantly, that I would connect to them and connect them to math. Furthermore, I decided I was going to have the best time ever as a student teacher. There were good days, there were tough days, but there was one extremely tragic day. I was student teaching at Marysville-Pilchuck High School on October 24th, 2014. That day started out like any other day, but it ended like no other. That day, my school experienced a school shooting, the worst nightmare a teacher could ever have. That day, 5 young people lost their lives in a senseless tragedy. I was safe and far away from the cafeteria when the shooting occurred, but I will never forget watching the news that night and the odd array of emotions I felt. I was devastated by the unexplainable loss of life. I felt relief with each student's face I saw, knowing they were safe, while also knowing their lives were changed forever. I knew the impact the event had on the students, the school, and the surrounding communities. And I realized the important role educators, teachers like me and the other faculty at Marysville-Pilchuck would have during its recovery. I continued to student teach at Marysville-Pilchuck. I participated in the committee that planned the very first week after the tragedy. I worked alongside an exceptional team of faculty, and we did what great teachers do best. We demonstrated compassion for our students and provided examples of strength and resolve. After completing my student teaching experience, I went back to visit to say thanks to my students and share the news that I had received a part-time position at Monroe High School for second semester. As I wrote in my vision statement, I hope to be remembered with a smile and a feeling of gratitude because I had touched their lives. Well, let me tell you, there is no greater feeling than walking by the window of the classroom and hearing all your students start shouting, "Hey, Miss Slater's here! I might have to claim that as my 15 minutes of fame, because I sure felt like a rock star. To all my fellow graduates from the Teacher College, as educators, we are all doing incredible work. We are conveying knowledge, transmitting culture, and shaping the future of our society. To the WGU faculty, you provide leadership and strength. To all of you, all of us, owe you a debt of gratitude. And to you, the entire class of 2015, we are celebrating graduation today. We are realizing what was but a dream at the beginning of our program. I encourage you not only to continue to dream, but to have the courage and strength to live out your dreams and to continue to achieve the impossible. Thank you.
Wow, that's pretty tough to follow, but I'll do my best. Thank you so much. Good morning, WGU graduates, family, friends, and all of this, that everyone in this room that has supported all of us along this path. I am so honored to be here. We've accomplished something very, very significant. We're now part of that club, the Club of College Graduates. It's not something I ever thought I would say, but it's kind of a cool thing, right? We're part of that club. For some of us, the journey to this moment started sooner. For others, it was interrupted, only to be found again. Some of us waited a very long time to jump back into school and work towards that college degree. I chose that latter path. I was a good student in high school, took honors and AP classes, and I had every intention of going straight to college. But as often happens, life doesn't go the way we plan. I met my future husband, love you, honey, found a good job, got married, and college wasn't in the picture at the time. About 5 years later, I started my own business, and with everything going well, we decided it was time to start a family. The years passed, and with 2 amazing sons in our lives, things became even busier. I then unexpectedly fell into a career in politics. I had some real concerns about the way development was happening in my city, the city of Kent, and I had the opportunity to speak to the mayor and express my concerns. He challenged me to get involved and appointed me to the Land Use and Planning Board. Honestly, I had no idea what the Land Use and Planning Board even did. I figured I will study and do my homework, and maybe I can make an impact on the community I live in. Not being one to complain, without a willingness to be a part of the solution, I jumped in with both feet, and about a year later was named chair of that committee. We were able to develop some new design standards for residential development. That was exactly why I got involved, to make a difference. With no shortage of places to contribute in my community, running a small business and having a family, college seemed even further away. Years went by, and seeing my involvement did make a difference in my community, I considered running for city council. I was elected to Kent City Council in 2011 and finishing up my first term and my second year as council president. Needless to say, life was just getting busier. Spent a lot of time wishing I had a degree. Conversations would come up, people would be talking about where they went to college, and I would just change the subject. It was just easier. Questionnaires that asked about education, I would emphasize my volunteer work and my family. In the voter's guide, that presentation you have to put in when you're running for office, giving your qualifications, I couldn't complete the box about post-secondary education. As I've said, I am a bit of a problem solver. I love to tackle challenges and the need for solutions, and solutions that aren't always readily apparent. So in March of 2014, I was still thinking about that degree. The problem now is my crazy schedule. I can't tell from one week to the next what it's going to look like. Would I be able to attend a class on any given Tuesday? I knew I wanted to go back to school, but it would have to be a very flexible and unique program to work with that schedule. The more I looked into WGU, the more I knew this was my path to a degree that I had always wanted, and now was the time. I quietly started the registration process. I didn't tell anyone. I told my family, but I knew what people would say. You're too busy and you don't have any free time, and are you crazy, and all of those things. So I just kind of started doing this on my own. Thankfully, my husband knows I'm crazy, and my kids thought it was kind of cool that Mom was doing homework right alongside of them. Their encouragement and support made all of this possible, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate and love them. Put everything together, and I started to work on my bachelor's degree with 10 transfer credits. My amazing mentor, Kaylin Briggs, and I started working on a plan. Early on, I set a goal of finishing the program in 1 term. Nothing like a little pressure, but I thought, there's no reason I can't do this. Kaylin worked with me every week to keep me on track. Not long after I started my degree program, my dad became very ill, and that moved studying way down the priority list. But through persistence and hard work and a lot of encouragement, I finished my degree in 1 term in 2 months. The math class nearly killed me, so it wouldn't have been for my boys teaching me how to use that graphing calculator, I would have never passed. The best part of all of this was the weekend after Thanksgiving, after I hit submit on that last test, I was able to tell my parents, my mom, the strongest woman that I know, and my dad, that I had graduated from college. I knew he understood because he got the biggest smile on his face. We lost him less than a month after that, and I'm so grateful I was able to tell him that I had done this. He was the man that taught me I could do anything I wanted. I wanted to start my own business, and I did. I wanted to change my community as an elected official, and I accomplished that. And I wanted a degree. I found WGU. I studied and worked in the middle of the night and on weekends and whenever I could fit it in. I graduated. We've all graduated. We've all graduated. That is the coolest thing to say. I was so excited by the accomplishments and the momentum I had going that I enrolled in my master's program and the master's in leadership, and I'm almost halfway through. So hopefully next year at this time we'll be doing this all over again. I never believed I would say that in a million years. What's more exciting is I'm able to apply the things that I'm learning and have learned in my daily life and career. I love WGU. It was the tool that I needed to solve the problem of wanting a college degree. I needed a lot of flexibility, and the program provided that. I needed a lot of support to push myself, and my mentor, Kaylin, provided that. One of the questions we're all asked is having a degree, will it provide career advancement? Why are you doing this? Well, of course it will. It gives us all those skills that we've heard about this morning, but it provides so much more. In addition to being able to check that box that says I'm a college graduate, my education has given me the tools to better self-examination and critical thinking so that I can make informed and intelligent choices in all of my roles, that of a small business owner, an elected official, as well as a working mom and a community volunteer. This so much more part is the coolest thing about being a college graduate. We've all overcome obstacles and challenges to get to this point. The past isn't as important in our journey as is today. We've made it, and we've graduated. Congratulations. Thank you to all of the family and friends that are here to support us, encourage us, and helped us get to this day. Be very proud because today we graduate. Thank you.
So those were both really amazing speeches. And now here's some schmuck with a guitar. I've had a request to play Freebird. I said no. I was really excited when they asked me come and say something / play something right up until I got here. This is by a significant margin the largest number of people in strange robes and funny hats I've ever played to. I like you all, so I'm going to tune this guitar. So my name's Jeremy. I'm a WGU graduate with a degree in business. I never thought that I would have a bachelor's degree. I mean, like, ever. I thought that I wouldn't have a bachelor's degree to such a degree that I had decided that not only did I not need one, but that it wasn't particularly cool to have one. The self-justification. I graduated from college last June, and it's really transformed my life. WGU is a tool. It's like a relationship and a family and a key to something. It's just blown me away. I had been applying for jobs for 6 months before my degree with no offers. And before that, I had spent a year and a half just sort of hitting that ceiling, you know, where suddenly the problems that you're being given have consequences that are too expensive for failure to give to someone who has had no training. So my boss suggested, why don't you go back to school? And I scoffed and rolled my eyes really hard. And then I thought about it. And someone suggested WGU. I said, those online universities with their profits and their parties, and I don't know what they do. I have no idea what it's like. And someone said, no, they're nonprofit. They're not for profit. And I said, what? And I looked into it, and the more I looked into it, the more interested I got. And so finally I said, you know what? I'm the kind of person who can change my life. So I signed up, and I'm also the kind of person who's really punishingly cynical. So I spent a year and a half waiting for the other shoe to drop, that they were going to stick me with some fees for something, some kind of crazy bill. It never dropped. WGU is a one-shoe institution. 2 weeks after graduating, I was deciding between two amazing job offers. So I have a great job now. It's transformed my whole life. It's transformed my life in terms of what I've proved about myself, and it's transformed my life in terms of what I'm actually making, because it's a big difference. I want to say thank you so much to my amazing wife, with whom none of this would be possible, my biggest cheerleader. And I wrote a song about WGU, and you're going to sit there and listen to it. Well, the tuition is flat rate, and it's competency-based. I never have to wait, because I learn at my own pace. My books are online too, and my courses come to me. And that's why WGU Washington works you, Steve. The staff's great too. They help me through. They're accredited by the NWCCU. I'm working too while earning my degree, and that's why WGU Washington works for me. Thank you. So that's my WGU song, and that's my WGU story, but I'm so passionate about this school. When I was in 10th grade, I failed my math in high school. I failed, and I was held back a year. And what I learned is that the educational system that we've developed in this country sees failure as something to be punished and not something to be harnessed. I still have dreams where it's the third day of school and I've forgotten to go to my math class, and I don't have my books, and I'm already behind. Anybody else have school dreams? Late for your exam dreams? I think it says something that our education system produces a certain subset of nightmares that people are known to have for the rest of their life. You know, WGU, they're reshaping education. The average college graduate in this country leaves university with $25,000 in debt. And there's this amazing narrative about starting from the ground up in America, which I love. But we're starting people out in the basement. You got to work to get to the ground level. So I'm so in love with what WGU has done for me and is doing, because people are starting to copy this. University of Washington is starting to copy this. People are copying this everywhere because they're understanding that maybe the student shouldn't serve the institution. Maybe the institution should serve the student. So I wrote a second song, and the second song, there's only two. This is the last song. But this song is for all of you dressed in blue with your funny hats. And this song is about that mirror moment, because we love to get together and celebrate this, and we should celebrate this, but this is not possible without that moment where you looked in the mirror and you said, I can change my life. I am the kind of person who can do that. And that moment's not celebrated. We don't have a big party for that moment. But that moment makes this moment possible, and more importantly, makes all the moments after this possible. Because this is not the end. It's the end of one thing, but this is not being done. And what's going to fuel you as you go from here is that mirror moment. So this is my commencement song for you guys. A moment to savor, a small piece of paper, a cap and a gown and a cheer. And then you'll continue, there's nothing new in you from the person who got yourself here. There's no magic equation or slick transformation that changes your life on this day. It's perfectly clear, it's a knuckle-down spirit that testifies you'll be okay. So raise a glass, you've been busting your hump. You passed your last class and you kept your eyes front. Now life will go on and you'll lean upon the person who got yourself here. For school I'm not willing to pay for old buildings. Their upkeep just isn't my dream. I suspect you're mistaken to think education is helped by a good football team. See, the world is our classroom. We've studied in bathrooms and bedrooms and buses and bars. We're just interested in what we've invested, 'cause in the end that's all that's ours. So raise a glass, you've been busting your hump and you passed your last class and you kept your eyes front. Now life will go on as you lean upon the person who got yourself here. You're the person who got yourself here.
I'd like our speakers to come up to give them a token of our appreciation. I must say That was the most amazing group of speakers I have ever heard. I think this is going to be truly memorable. You were all three fabulous and great representatives of your class. I'd like to now turn our attention to the men and women who have served our country, who are part of this year's graduating class. It's my pleasure to introduce Major General Tim Lowenberg, who is going to be making a military coin presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, the tradition of the military coin dates to the very formation of our nation. General George Washington issued specially minted coins to members of his militia forces that they could use as identification to help assure safe passage in getting back to the units from which they might become separated. In more modern times, flag officers and other senior commanders have issued their commander's coin to military members for on-the-spot recognition of exceptionally meritorious service. And the method in which the coin is conveyed to the recipient is also steeped in tradition. It is customarily passed to the honoree in a handshake, followed by a salute being rendered back to the officer presenting it from the member receiving it, and the return of that salute. And that's the custom in all but the Marine Corps and Navy, which have regulations that specify salutes are not to be rendered unless you're in uniform. And that's the protocol we will use today. In just a moment, I'm going to present a specially minted Western Governors University coin to each of today's military graduates to honor them for attaining their degree, for earning their degree, to thank them for their service to our country, and to present them a coin that will mark them as WGU's own forever.
Michael Schaefer, Petty Officer, 3rd Class, U.S. Navy. Raynell McQuillan, Sergeant, 1st Class, United States Army. Jeremy Horton, Sergeant, U.S. Army. Jacqueline Slaughter, Sergeant, U.S. Army. Sheila Page, Specialist, United States Army. Brian Sears, Petty Officer, 2nd Class, United States Navy. Zechariah Schoen, Specialist, United States Army. Gina Rector, Petty Officer, 1st Class, United States Coast Guard. Mark Rasky, Petty Officer, 1st Class, United States Navy. Jed Cates, Petty Officer, 3rd Class, United States Coast Guard. Paul Courtmanche, Corporal, United States Marine Corps. Jessica Mansica, Petty Officer, 2nd Class, United States Navy. William Felton, Petty Officer, 2nd Class, United States Navy. Kat Johnson, 2nd Lieutenant, United States Army. Jessica Braun, Private First Class, United States Army National Guard. James Graber, Petty Officer First Class, United States Navy. Kevin Galbraith, Specialist, United States Army. William German, Gunnery Sergeant, United States Marine Corps. Kimberly Mozingo, Construction Mechanic, United States Navy. Michael Brown, Staff Sergeant, United States Marine Corps. Richard Curd, Specialist, United States Army Reserve. Andre Alfred, Corporal, United States Marine Corps. Garrett Parker, Petty Officer First Class, United States Navy Reserves. Devin Casey, Avionics Tech Second Class, United States Navy. Charlie Tuggle, Staff Sergeant, United States Air Force Reserve Component. Debbie Hood, Sergeant, United States Air Force. Lee Buss, Petty Officer Third Class, United States Navy. Susan Wellhausen, Sergeant, United States Army National Guard. Toynette Banks, Veteran, United States Air Force. Steve Armstrong, Specialist, United States Army.
We certainly owe a debt of gratitude to all these fine people for serving their country, and it was a pleasure to be able to provide this honor to you today. Well, are we ready? It's my distinct honor now to ask the candidates for master's degrees to please rise. Upon the favorable recommendation of our faculty, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and member governors of Western Governors University, I hereby confer upon you the master's degree you have earned, to include the Master's of Arts, the Master of Arts in Teaching, the Master of Business Administration, the Master of Education, and the Master of Science degree, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Graduates, except for the first row, please be seated for the moment, and you will be directed by the marshal when to stand to come up. And as you exit the stage, you'll receive a pen that will be welcoming you into the WGU alumni community. So I would ask Melissa Flores to join me in the conferral of the diplomas, Mitsu Phillips and Anthony Buchanan to assist in the hooding, Joe St. John and Joan Mitchell to read, and as a special honor, I'd like to invite Scott Armstrong to join me to award the first degree to the Group Health Cooperative employee whom he mentioned in his speech, Christy Lombardi.
Christina Lombardi, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Medina.
Teresa Slater, Master of Arts in Teaching, Mathematics Education, Everett.
Frances Claremont, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Sammamish.
William German, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Puyallup.
Marshall Lambert, Master of Science, Special Education, Vancouver.
Kevin Galbraith, Master of Science, Educational Leadership, Tacoma.
Jacqueline Slaughter, Master of Arts in Teaching, Elementary Education, Bonnie Lake.
James Graber, Master of Business Administration, Information Technology Management, Ellensburg.
Sheila Page, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Everett.
Jessica Braun, Master of Business Administration, Information Technology Management, Pasco.
Jessica Mansica, Master of Science, Special Education, Oak Harbor.
Jacob Booker, Master of Educational Instructional Design, Tacoma.
William Felton, Master of Arts in Teaching, Science Education, Bellingham.
Serena Grayton, Master of Science, Curriculum and Instruction, Bainbridge Island.
Kat Johnson, Master of Business Administration, Information Technology Management, Kent.
Deborah Massey, Master of Arts, Mathematics Education, Redmond.
Kristen Benzo, Master of Arts, Mathematics Education, Dayton.
Jennifer Jolly, Master of Arts in Teaching, Science Education, Federal Way.
Melanie Hammer, Master of Education, Instructional Design, Arlington.
Catherine Duffy, Master of Science, Special Education, Tacoma.
Christina Vauglauskas, Master of Arts, English Language Learning, Sammamish.
Shaylin Week, Master of Science, Curriculum and Instruction, Oak Harbor.
Heather Scheit, Master of Science, Educational Leadership, Buckley.
Tony Beekler, Master of Arts in Teaching, Mathematics Education, Pasco.
Melinda McGill, Master of Arts in Teaching, Elementary Education, Olympia.
Allison Porter, Master of Education, Learning and Technology, Everett.
Stephanie Smith, Master of Arts, English Language Learning, Kent.
Rosanna Pittman, Master of Arts in Teaching, Elementary Education, Manson.
Jennifer Sanderson, Master of Education, Instructional Design, Yakima.
Patsy Ramirez, Master of Science, Special Education, Oak Harbor.
Amy Merrill, Master of Arts, Mathematics Education, Yakima.
Tammy White, Master of Science, Special Education, Marysville.
April Miller, Master of Science, Special Education, Lakewood.
Tanya Stevens Chilius, Master of Arts, English Language Learning, Yelm.
Diane Krause, Master of Arts in Teaching, Science Education, Snohomish.
Jessica Trish, Master of Science, Curriculum and Instruction, Puyallup.
Danielle Warman, Master of Science, Educational Leadership, Seattle.
Kimberly Astle, Master of Arts, Mathematics Education, Vancouver.
Christina Poston, Master of Science, Educational Leadership, Seattle.
Courtney Irby, Master of Arts in Teaching, Social Science Education, Tenino.
Brittany Birchall, Master of Education, Learning and Technology, Puyallup.
Renee Berry, Master of Education, Learning and Technology, Stanwood.
Kendra Robinson Harding, Master of Arts in Teaching, Elementary Education, Spokane.
Amber Taylor, Master of Arts in Teaching, Elementary Education, Arlington.
Dana Kuykendall, Master of Arts in Teaching, Elementary Education, Seattle.
Amber Syed, Master of Arts in Teaching, Mathematics Education, Bellevue.
Nicole Holt, Master of Science, Special Education, Longview.
Mary Cheeseman Selstad, Master of Arts, English Language Learning, Olympia.
Cassie McClellan, Master of Science, Curriculum and Instruction, Issaquah.
Sarah Heimbigner, Master of Education, Instructional Design, Walla Walla.
Tara Johnson, Master of Arts in Teaching, Mathematics Education, Liberty Lake.
Jared Terrible, Master of Arts in Teaching, Social Science Education, Silverdale.
Joshua Donaldson, Master of Arts, Science Education, Longview.
Brittany Fournay, Master of Arts in Teaching, Elementary Education, Belfair.
Davin Hendrickson, Master of Arts in Teaching, Science Education.
Carla Parker, Master of Arts, Mathematics Education, University Place.
Jennifer Hargrave, Master of Science, Educational Leadership, Colfax.
Aubrey Van Orden, Master of Science, Educational Leadership, Sultan.
Barbara Billinghurst, Master of Arts in Teaching, Mathematics Education, Kirkland.
Cody Booth, Master of Arts, English Language Learning, and Master of Education, Learning and Technology, Kennewick.
Kristen Kenyon, Master of Education, Learning and Technology, Mercer Island.
Rachel Johnson, Master of Arts in Teaching, Elementary Education, Seattle.
Keith Swan, Master of Arts in Teaching, Social Science Education, Kent.
Cambry Longacre, Master of Arts in Teaching, Mathematics Education, Kennewick.
Jeff Gugliotto, Master of Arts in Teaching, Elementary Education, Issaquah.
Catherine Lee, Master of Education, Learning and Technology, Suquamish.
Kelly Connor, Master of Science, Curriculum and Instruction, Puyallup.
Tanisha Jones, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Olympia.
Catherine Leaf Dent, Master of Arts, English Language Learning, Auburn.
Tara Meyer, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Tacoma.
Rebecca Champagne, Endorsement Preparation Program, Educational Leadership, Bellingham.
Munya Jatar, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Snoqualmie.
Sharon Dykes, Master of Education, Learning and Technology, Ferndale.
Amber Clayette, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Yakima.
Melissa Welch, Master of Science, Curriculum and Instruction, Ferndale.
Charlene Myers, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Arlington.
Amanda Rodriguez, Master of Arts, English Language Learning, Mount Vernon.
Stephen Kaiser, Master of Business Administration, Kent.
Kathleen Wartell, Endorsement Preparation Program, Educational Leadership, Everett.
Jeff Keever, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Seattle.
Joelle Neufeld, Master of Science, Curriculum and Instruction, Gig Harbor.
Jeffrey Mitchell, Jeffrey Michelle, Master of Business Administration, Information Technology Management, Seattle.
Tyson Rickman, Master of Arts, Educational Studies, Everett.
Stephen Hellier, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Marysville.
Joel Peterson, Master of Education, Learning and Technology, University Place.
Kimberly Mozingo, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Anchorage, Alaska.
Sean Ryan, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Duval.
Kim Anderson, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Tacoma.
Patricia Davies, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Everett.
Melissa Gassett, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Sumner.
Ashu Kito, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Tukwila.
Tiffany Wooten, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Lakewood.
Lucretia Schaefer, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management, Kent.
Pablo Basillo, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Seattle.
Mary Schneider, Master of Business Administration, Information Technology Management, Des Moines.
David DeCoto, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Mountain House, California.
Jackie Stadola, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Tacoma.
Justin Arnell West, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Burien.
Kim Danaka, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Federal Way.
Mark Simra, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Mount Vernon.
Cyril Ela, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, University Place.
Susan Vickery, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Tumwater.
Rihanna Parker, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Enumclaw.
Cindy Tabor Lowry, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, DuPont.
Tracy Bailey, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Arlington.
Eduardo Rodriguez, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Pasco.
Teresita Mimi Thao, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Puyallup.
Gerald Lewis, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Kennewick.
Joseph Neves, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Spokane.
Amber Conniff, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Lake Stevens.
Gary Olson, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Auburn.
Alba Ortiz Rimple, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Redmond.
Tammy Condor, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Seattle.
Matthew Evenson, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Linwood.
Alexander Wisniewski, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Bainbridge Island.
Stephen Reynolds, Master of Business Administration, Information Technology Management, Stanwood.
Carla Williams, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Tacoma.
Amanda Vogel, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Information Technology, and Master of Business Administration, Information Technology Management, Bonnie Lake.
Penny Ray Braden, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Tacoma.
Elizabeth Betsy Braun, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Seattle.
Robert Garish, Master of Business Administration, Information Technology Management, Kirkland.
Gladys Quiero, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Burien.
Kimberly Byland, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Seattle.
Cameron Patan, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Ferndale.
Christopher Dykes, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Coupeville.
Stephen Doherty, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Auburn.
Howard Pepin, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Tacoma.
Kayla Epperly, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Richland.
Jacob Nicolette, Master of Business Administration, Information Technology Management, Puyallup.
Christina Phillips, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Montlake Terrace.
Jody Gettle, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Puyallup.
Chrissy Hotero, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Cheney.
Tricia Schock, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, East Wenatchee.
Jane Marie Brown, Master of Science, Nursing, Education, Renton.
Kimberly Jones, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Woodinville.
Kelly Jo Pierce, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management, Vancouver.
Courtney Lindaby, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Lake Stevens.
Elisa Wallens, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Bellingham.
Andrea Hodges, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Renton.
Maureen Mansola Manlosa, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management, Sammamish.
Patrick Chin, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Arlington.
Tina Wilson, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management, Bonnie Lake.
William Baldwin, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Vancouver.
Nathaniel Schooley, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management, Tacoma.
David Grossclose, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Redmond.
Susan Gleason, Master of Science, Nursing Education, Yakima.
Chris Thompson, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Bellingham.
Susan Dunn, Master of Science, Nursing Education, Seattle.
Jasmine Walden, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Atlanta, Georgia.
Kimberly Beisch, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management, Burien.
Ashley Moser, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Yakima.
Lois Erickson, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management, Eatonville.
Acacia Kaufman, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Stanwood.
Mark Shackelford, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Issaquah.
Jennifer Strange, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Graham.
Colleen Colley, Master of Science, Nursing Education, Bremerton.
Annette Floyd, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Everett.
Jeffrey Hart, Master of Science, Information Security and Assurance, Kent.
Stephanie Marco, Master of Business Administration, Management and Strategy, Elk. Annie Sanford, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management, Kent. Martha Jo Sells, Master of Science, Nursing, Nursing Education, Valley. Nora Tiffany, Master of Science, Nursing Education, Spokane Valley. Patricia Bauer, Master of Science, Nursing Education, Vancouver. Sunny Lay, Master of Science, Nursing Leadership Management, Gig Harbor. Elizabeth Wright, Master of Science, Nursing Leadership and Management, University Place. Kim Twa Tron, Master of Science, Nursing Education, Kent. Catherine Feliciano Nguyen, Master of Science, Nursing Education, Pasco. Melissa Paul, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management, Ridgefield. Jill Bradley, Master of Science, Nursing, Leadership and Management, Vancouver. Alina Hanna, Master of Science, Nursing Education, Mill Creek. Candace Hart, Master of Science, Nursing Education, Vancouver. Gary Weimer, Master of Science, Information Security and Assurance, Walla Walla.
congratulations to our master's graduates. Yes, way to go, Mary. And everybody else. That was really fabulous. Now, would all the candidates for bachelor's degrees please rise? Upon the favorable recommendation of our faculty and the authority invested in me by the Board of Trustees and the member governors of Western Governors University, I hereby confer upon you the bachelor's degree or endorsements that you have earned, to include the Bachelor's of Art, the Bachelor of Science, and the post-baccalaureate and teacher preparation endorsement programs, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Again, graduates, except those of you in the first row, would you take your seat until cued by the marshal to start lining up?
Dana Ralph, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Kent.
Jeremy Williams, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Redmond.
Michael Schaefer, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Kent.
Stephen Armstrong, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management, East Wenatchee.
Raynell McQuillan, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Security, Olympia.
Toinette Banks, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Kennewick.
Jeremy Horton, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Software, Yelm.
Susan Wellhausen, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Colville.
Brian Sears, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Security, Bothell.
Lee Buss, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Security, Edmonds.
Zechariah Schoen, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Linwood.
Debbie Hood, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Graham.
Gina Rector, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Edmonds.
Charlie Tuggle, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Paulsbo.
Mark Rasky, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Everett.
Devin Casey, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Lake Stevens.
Jed Cates, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Cedro Woolley.
Garrett Parker, Bachelor of Arts, Educational Studies, Coopville.
Paul Courtmonch, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Management, Walla Walla.
Andre Alfred, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Management, Redmond.
Benjamin Price, Post-Baccalaureate Teacher Preparation, Science Education, Buckley.
Richard Curd, Master of Science, Information Technology Software, Sammamish.
Stephanie Wynn, Bachelor of Arts, Early Childhood Education, Sumner.
Michael Brown, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management, Deer Park.
Lisa Kirby, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, Lake Traps.
Chantel Hutchins, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, Natchez.
Robin Carlson, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, Monroe.
Christy Fleur, Bachelor of Arts, Special Education, Spanaway.
Janelle Clymer, Bachelor of Arts, Educational Studies, Wenatchee.
Angela Green, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, Longview.
Tiffany Holbrook, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, Burlington.
Satari Shakori, Bachelor of Arts, Educational Studies, La Mesa, California.
Aaron White, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, Yakima.
Michelle Anderson, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, Battleground.
Tracy Trainer, Bachelor of Arts, Educational Studies, Moxie.
Taylor Lacey, Bachelor of Arts, Special Education, Graham.
Sheila Modine, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, Yakima.
Myrna Porter, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, Yelm.
Regina Maloney, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, Auburn.
Victoria Casa, Bachelor of Arts, Educational Studies, Spanaway.
Mary Lamkin, Bachelor of Arts, Special Education, Bothell.
Anna Strayling, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, Puyallup.
Danielle Crawford, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, Yakima.
Samantha Reiling, Bachelor of Arts, Special Education, Monroe.
Tasha Scott, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, Benton City.
Andrea Lewis, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, Ridgefield.
Stacy Nichols, Bachelor of Arts, Science Education, Marysville.
Lindsay Adamson, Bachelor of Arts, Early Childhood Education, Bellevue.
Erin Rowe, Bachelor of Arts, Educational Studies, Tacoma.
Tracy Clark, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, Puyallup.
April Gosk, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, Auburn.
Laura Spear, Bachelor of Arts, Early Childhood Education, Clinton.
Wendy Dahl, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management, Blaine.
Donita Davidson Pooler, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, Oroville.
Hing Now, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Kent.
Kara McCollum, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, Kirkland.
Jana Fraley, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Mount Vernon.
Brittany Buschert, Bachelor of Arts, Mathematics Education, Paulsbo.
Yan Zhang, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Sammamish.
Wendy Fracasso, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Kent.
Lisa Vargas, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Snohomish.
Jana McQuaid, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Paulsbo.
Michael Acevedo, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management, Arlington.
Kathy Magby, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Olympia.
Bethany Hyman, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management, Linwood.
Sharif Abdur Rashman, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Renton.
Bruce Campbell, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management, Wenatchee.
Jonathan Woodard, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Management, Redmond.
Keisha Wilkins, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management, Sela.
Christina Winchester, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Tukwila.
William Baker, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Olympia.
Estella Tucker, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Kent.
Malay Jogni, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management, Linwood.
Megan Gessitz, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Spokane.
Christopher Bell, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management, Mill Creek.
Alexis Colnane, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Kimberly Abgari, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Snohomish.
Paul Lambert, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Seattle.
Ashley Pitcher, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Linwood.
Dustin Brown, Bachelor of Science, Sales and Sales Management, Buckley.
Anero Matthias, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Sunnyside.
Courtney McNabb, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Vancouver.
Nicole Brooks, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Longview.
Kimberly Mullen Calavan, Bachelor of Science, Sales and Sales Management, Puyallup.
Okay. Audrey Forrest, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Covington.
Shayna Rollins, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Lake Stevens.
Jolene Blystein, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Kent.
Thomas Berg, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management, Seattle.
Rebecca Smith, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Seattle.
Zach Durand, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Spokane.
Tara Urso, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, West Richland.
Justin Sly, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Enumclaw.
Sandra DeWitt, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Lake Bay.
Jessica Tebow, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management, Arlington.
Charisse Dwyer, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Seattle.
Brenda Morales, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Renton.
Patricia Wallace, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Kennewick.
Linda Robison, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management, Snohomish.
James Martin, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Mount Vernon.
Galena Gandy, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Wenatchee.
Holly Vons, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Des Moines.
Danelle Williams, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Linwood.
Jessica Thorson, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Renton.
Melissa Velarde, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Federal Way.
Amanda Gray, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Spokane.
Yelena Pisarchuk, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Longview.
Rebecca Piper, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Ording.
Melissa Knaus, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management, Marysville.
Janya Morris, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Management, North Bend.
Candace Boersma, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Chelan.
Kira Martin, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, 9 Mile Falls.
Jacqueline Corbin, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Kent.
Nancy Cedars, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Pendleton, Oregon.
Tony Costa, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Olympia.
Tiffany Mitzel, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Kent.
Kenyon Hoops, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, West Richland.
Lisa Garrison, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Lake Stevens.
Michelle Hooper, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Spokane.
Kimberly Batts, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Graham.
Vivian O'Day, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Bothell.
Danielle Esteban, Gospel. Bachelor of Science, Sales and Sales Management, Bonnie Lake.
Jason Votney, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Rochester.
Ernest Henderson, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Roslyn.
David Pifley, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Linwood.
Andrea Ruiz, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Olympia.
Rochelle Weiler, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management, Edmonds.
Ling Shu, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Kent.
Victoria Willing, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Tacoma.
Michelle Murdoch, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management, Issaquah.
Judith Joman, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Long Branch.
Patrick Hughes, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Issaquah.
Sheham Banksum, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Puyallup.
James Scardellis, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Management, Redmond.
Christy Ann Stecker, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Paulsbo.
Kathleen Hutchinson, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Oak Harbor.
Kaylin O'Hara, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Seattle.
Lindsay Niles, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Edmonds.
April Logan, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, Lake Stevens.
Erica Anyas, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Port Orchard.
Rodney K. Vickery, Bachelor of Science, Sales and Sales Management, Everett.
Debbie Hill, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Yakima.
Jeanette Waller, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Renton.
Anne Mbogo, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Redmond.
Angela Best Gundry, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, North Bend.
Sherilyn Mitchell, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Vancouver.
Catherine Adams, Bachelor of Science, Marketing Management, Kent.
Linda Strand, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Everett.
Lisa Schwegel Sherman, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, West Richland.
Natalie Pelurine, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Marysville.
Jennifer Satterdahl, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Puyallup.
Allison Wilson, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, North Bend.
Lise Alkire, Bachelor of Science, Human Resource Management, Paulsbo.
Rebecca Thomas, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Spokane Valley.
Amy Ballantyne, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Port Angeles.
Dina Romeo, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Bothell.
Amy Ronta, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Silver Lake.
Monica Reneso, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Everett.
Rachel Barber, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Camas.
Kathleen McNulty, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Seattle.
Katie Notzel, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Marysville.
Trong Fong, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Mercer Island.
Brooke Peterson, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Lacey.
Kimberly Wheatley, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Olympia.
Shannon Hoodsworth, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Vancouver.
Constance Liskey, Bachelor of Science, Health Informatics, Port Orchard.
Lori Campbell, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Stillicum.
Julie Gorvet, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Oak Harbor.
Gretchen Crouch, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Bothell.
Patricia Spruti, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Spokane.
Fauna White, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Graham.
Tina Wixon, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Kelso.
Jennifer Vanderboss, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Duval.
Colleen Clancy, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Seattle.
Victoria Hall, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Everett.
Adina Demiri, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Linwood.
Donna McMillan, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Freeland.
Catherine Watterson, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Redmond.
Lutfia Balaki, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Edmonds.
Monica Rice, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Software, JBLM.
Julie Stelzner, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Arlington.
James Kilgore, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Edmonds.
Carmen Robinson, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Lake Stevens.
Mark Reynolds, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Security, Federal Way.
Jayanne Martinez, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Seattle.
Chris Simeon, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Network Administration, Tacoma.
Jennifer Midsky, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Port Orchard.
Riley Dick, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Software, Renton.
Gail Slater, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Spokane Valley.
Stanislaus Awamabi, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Network Design and Management, Bothell.
Ellen Ehuan, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Everett.
Christopher White, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Seattle.
Amy Dennis, Bachelor of Science, Human Informatics, Tacoma.
Christopher Speidel, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Washougal.
Helen De Leon, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, Marysville.
Joshua Larson, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Network Administration, Auburn.
Jacob Hildebrand, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Software, Vancouver.
Richard Wheeler, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Stockton, California.
Jason Wallace, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Software, Everett.
Daryl Fifield, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, 9 Mile Falls.
Jeremy Babcock, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Software, Everett.
Jeremy Moore, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Marysville.
Christina Saunders, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Security, Bellingham. Jesse Nelson, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Management, Mill Creek.
Myra Jacobs, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Seattle. Myra is also a niece of Marta Reed. Kelly Fry, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, OMAC. Kelly's the niece of Cindy Fry.
Nope, we're missing. Curtis Trobaugh, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Network Administration, Buckley.
Danielle Paget, Bachelor of Science Nursing, Everett. Danielle's the mother of Joshua Paget, also a graduate.
Lauren Irwin, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, Security, Bothell. Cindy Fry, Master of Education, Learning and Technology, OMAC, aunt of Kelly Fry. Joshua Paget, Master of Education, or Master of Arts, Mathematics Education, Goldendale, son of Danielle Paget.
Amanda Powers, Bachelor of Science Nursing, wife of Ryan Powers.
Ryan Powers, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Software, Walla Walla, husband of Amanda Powers.
Myra Jacobs, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Marta Reed, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology Management, Bellevue, aunt of Mayla Jacobs. Mayra Jacobs.
Jeremy Moore, Bachelor of Science, Business Management.
Michelle Moore, Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Marysville, wife of Jeremy Moore.
Allison Joseph, Bachelor of Science Nursing, Gig Harbor, cousin of Marie Laban.
Marie Laban, Master of Science, Special Education, Tacoma, cousin of Allison Joseph. Janie Whalen Weaver, Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Aberdeen, wife of Robert Weaver.
Robert Weaver, Bachelor of Science Accounting, Aberdeen, husband of Janine Whalen Weaver.
Wasn't that was exciting. It was wonderful. Graduates, this is just a fabulous day. Those of you that have just earned your bachelor's degree, if you would like, you can move your tassels from the right to the left to signify your graduation. Welcome to the WGU Washington alumni community, and remember that you have access to WGU's Career Services for Life. So graduates, we've now affirmed that you are prepared to go forth and use your newfound knowledge to open new doors of opportunity for yourselves, your family, and your communities. This is the final punctuation on this incredible chapter of your life, and well-deserved acknowledgement of just how extraordinary you are. So what I would like to do now is to turn the floor over to all of us to have a cell phone minute. So please take out your cell phones. We're going to take this ceremony viral. So, you got it? I want you to do the best selfie you can. Remember to unlock your phone. Okay? Click and send it on your social media platform. You've got the address here at hashtag WGUWA 2015. Now, turn to the person on your left and right and do the same thing, and then take one of me, okay? I want to see 500 pictures. So, remember, we're creating this electronic scrapbook that has the tweets that you've seen and what you just took if you use the hashtag, and you can access it from the WGU Commencement site. So thank you very, very much for doing that. And for our closing this afternoon, here again is Miss Valerie Lopez, accompanied by pianist Eric Verlinde, to sing the song Unwritten that we dedicate to you, our graduates.
Can't read my mind, I'm undefined. I'm just beginning, pens in my hand, ending unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you, open up your dirty window. Let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibition, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still a return. I break tradition. Sometimes my tries are outside the lines. We've been conditioned to not make mistakes, but I can't live that way, oh no. Staring at the blank page before you, open up your dirty window. Let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibition, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still a return. The rest is still a return. The rest is still unreturned. dirty window. Let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibition, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unreturned. All right, Eric Berlindi on piano.
Eric Verlinda and Valerie Lopez. Weren't they wonderful? And what a fitting song for you graduates. We also simulcast today, so I want to give a heartfelt congratulations to all of you that joined us remotely, who couldn't be here. Our thoughts and spirit have been with you in your various locations throughout the state. And if any of you want to rejoice in these moments again, you may find us on YouTube or back to the WGU Washington commencement page. Well, graduates, you've heard from amazing speakers. Thanks again, Scott, for your wonderful comments. Thanks to our graduate speakers, Teresa and Dana and Jeremy, for the fabulous send-off. And I hope that this new chapter causes you to have renewed passion, inspiration, like what motivated you to come to WGU in the first place, and loads of happiness. Remember to dream further. Best wishes and congratulations. Graduates, you did it. You've celebrated. Today's your day. One final heartfelt congratulations on behalf of all of us. We will now start the recessional. The stage party will lead, followed by the mentors on either sides, then the graduates. We kindly ask that guests remain at your seats until the last of our fine WGU grads has left the auditorium. So now, graduates and audience, please stand for the recessional, and thank you for such a fabulous ceremony.
some of them deaf by playing American Overture. It's a pretty small venue for that, but I'm jonesing to play it.